Welcome to the first video in the series on feeding your body. Now in this video we're going to establish the relationship between food, energy and performance. Feeding our bodies properly is very important for providing us with energy, and it also helps us to perform at a high level regardless of what we're doing. So whether that's work, focusing on family, training, doesn't matter. The types of food that you eat and how often you eat them will have a huge impact on your overall well-being. So it's not just what, how much or when you eat that it's important, but a combination of all three factors that will give you the very best results. My preferred way of eating is to focus on eating more frequent meals to keep our energy balanced and also to avoid crashes and surges in energy and ultimately performance. This means eating small meals or snacks every 3 to 4 hours. Here are 3 important rules for feeding your body. Number 1, try to eat within an hour of waking up, particularly if you need energy in the morning. That could be mental energy for a meeting, an important meeting at work. It could be physical energy for a workout or to get household chores done or to get your kids ready for school. Number 2, try to avoid overeating. Now, this is something that a lot of people have trouble with. You need to be mindful of your fullness cues, so you need to be able to start to learn when your body's had enough food. You only need to eat enough to give your body energy for 2 to 3 hours. Now this is something we're going to go into a bit more detail in a future video, but you need to be able to feel like you're satisfied and not full, basically. Being full means you've overdone it already, and then you're going to have too much energy, which is going to result in things like fat storage and also feeling lethargic and just heavy and uncomfortable. Rule number 3, there's no right or wrong way to eat. You must learn to listen to your body and ask yourself 3 questions when it comes to the way that you're eating at the moment. Do I feel good? This is very important. Do you feel like you have energy? Is your mood good? Can I do this forever? You need to be able to do something that's sustainable. There's no use in starting eating plans that there's no way you can continue it unless you have a particular event that you're doing it for, but then even then you need a plan for afterwards. You can't just stop, otherwise you're going to get a lot of extra weight gain that you didn't want. Is it working for me? So of course, whatever you're doing, is it having the desired effect? If weight loss or fat loss is your goal, are you losing a consistent amount of fat every month or week or not? Is it for performance? Are you performing better or not? It has to be working for you. Most diets fail to meet 1, 2 or all 3 of these criteria. Now I have a lot of people that come to me in the past that have been on overly restrictive eating plans. Basically, it's just unsustainable. So they have terrible mood, their hormones are all over the place, they're not performing well, they don't have enough energy, and they're just miserable. So it needs to be something that's very much sustainable, that you enjoy, and that also feeds your body correctly with all the nutrients that you need. And that's something that we're going to teach you to do throughout the series. If you can refine your eating habits, you should experience some or even all of the following things. Firstly, you should have less cravings for high sugar foods. Secondly, you should be able to lose some body fat. Thirdly, building lean muscle. Now this will only happen, of course, if you're training the muscles as well. So you can't just build muscle by improving your diet. You also have to do that in conjunction with training. Finally, you should feel better. You should have better moods, more energy, and you should perform better. Now, it is possible to have all of these things. I would say that they have to be in conjunction, not just with improving your diet, but also exercise. And of course, sleep, which is another area that we're going to explore in the series.